Hello, guys and girls. Welcome back to Chokester Plays FTB Unstable. We are on episode 8, and I spent some time in the Nether gathering, or really looking for a Nether fortress. Now that I have the jetpack, I'm able to fly around, and I can actually go further distances than what was available, or bridging over to other areas. And I gathered up a whole bunch of stuff, mostly. Of most importance is nether quartz. I gathered some more soul sand, this new block that's I believe in 110, the magma block, and I got dimensional shards. It was actually a Enderman in the over there, so I killed him and kind of love the looting on here. Gave me 3 ender pearls, so I'm starting to do real good with ender pearls. I've got 9 of these now. I'm up to 12. What we want to use the dimensional shards for is to infuse the builder block. That'll reduce the amount of power it uses, but we're not quite there yet. What I want to do though is let me dump off all of this. Let's see, I've got some. I'm going to have to do something about this nether quartz because that's going to fill us up here. And we've got this, and maybe we'll throw this up here. Okay. So I've charged my electric jetpack. I was down to about 12K EU when I came back. So it wasn't horrible, but we definitely have to be mindful of that. And when I wear this, it says I have full armor. When I put this on, if we look at this, it says +8 armor. This is +8 armor and +2 armor toughness, and this is +2 armor toughness. It should be the same. But if you notice, my armor down here it's incomplete. So I'm thinking that this isn't actually implemented with armor, and there's no other recipe for it. So we're going to head on over to the Nether, and we're going to try to get a ghast. And the reason why is if we look up an angel ring, the angel ring here takes a golden lasso with a bat in it and a cursed lasso with a ghast. Well, the cursed lasso, if we look at the recipe, takes this drop of evil, and we get that from wither skeletons. So we need to find a nether fortress. I've already mapped out where a nether fortress is, placed a waypoint so we can fly back there, and all we're going to need to do is make this. Let me grab some string. Where did my string go? Right there. 1, 2, fine. This, let's grab one of those so that when we get there, we can actually, hopefully we'll be able to make this on the fly because I can just combine that itself. So, all right, that should be everything we need, and we'll keep this ready, and I'll meet you over there. Okay, we're coming up on the Nether Fortress. As you can see, there's the portal over there. It's not too far away. One of the things, though, I forgot to mention is that I upgraded this all to Empowered Level 2. I still have left Empowered Level 3. So I did each of those. We're short on Ender Pearls, so that's gonna be a while. But I got to level 2. But on the shoes, I did put the jump 2 on there. I don't think I have jump 3. Or no, I do have jump 3, yeah. And so I got jump 3. So that allows me triple jump. There's a ghast right there. But one of the other things I noticed is that when I'm way up high and I drop, no fall damage. So I'm not sure if that's a function of jump or just the dark armor itself, but that's a really great thing. I was kind of feathering myself down, like, trying to do that, and I don't have to do that anymore. So here's the Nether Fortress. So let's see if there's a way in. I don't see any way in, so we'll just break in here. All right. Ooh, couple chests here. Oh, nice. We'll take all of this. Let's see, that's the lava charm and a sinister drone. I don't know if we're gonna do bees. And I don't care about the golden sword, so I'll leave that here. And remember, this lava charm is supposed to be, I don't believe you can craft it, but there is a way you can turn that into, so you can actually put that on lava waders. It's supposed to reduce the amount of damage of lava only, not fire damage. But I believe you can turn that into, what's it called? Gosh, what is that called? Oh, I'm forgetting now. Let's see. It's a small little skull. There it is right there. The obsidian skull. So you can make the obsidian skull with blaze rods. And then that gets turned into this obsidian skull ring. And with just a standard fire charge. And I believe that does fire damage as well. So we might look into doing that once we start getting some blaze rods. Ooh, there's the nether wart that I wanted, and a withered rib, bronze and saddle. Yeah, we'll take the saddle. Hey, bud. One hit. Love it. Did I get any... No blaze rods from that. Alright, so we'll take all these. I'm really not worried about... let's explore this floor here. I'm not worried about them growing back or anything. I can always grow them back home. I have soul sand, but... Alright, so that goes upstairs. Let's do this systematically. What I'm looking for is wither skeletons. I don't see it on the map right now, but it does take a while for them to spawn. And that's a dead end. Okay, no worries. Just want to explore this with you guys since this is our first nether fortress. Oh, I see one on the map. It might be right up here. Where is he? Right there. Hi, bud. He's 3 tall, so he can't get in here. And did we get one? No, but we got a necrotic bone. So I can actually add that to my tinker's weapons, and that will give me healing. Some gold here. Lots of stuff. Actually, let's see here. Tin, I really don't care about this. A lot of people wonder what these things are. I actually looked it up. These runes are to color your weapons, and so it allows you to color them. This would be light blue. I definitely want this because this can be used for the... Sorry about that. I thought I had to sneeze. This can be used for, well, many things. This Toma Alkestry actually allows you to duplicate items, but it's the Neon Zoos. Let's see, where is it? I thought it was, it would have shown it in here, but if you look up the Neon Zoos, oh, wow, it's not in this pack. Oh, my goodness, I thought it was. Well, I guess not. So these are the only things I can make with this. Okay, fair enough. But I can't make this coin of fortune. This is like a magnet ring. And you can also put it on a pedestal, and it'll collect experience. So so one of the cool new things that I found out, and Right Wing RB, if you're listening, if you put this coin on a pedestal, I believe you right-click it to activate it, it will collect experience for you. So it's another way to collect experience in a mob farm and such. Anyway, let's grab that. And then gold horse armor, don't really care about that. Steadfast drone. That ghast out there is really having fun. But that's kind of what we're here to do. So what I'm going to do is, instead of going through here with you guys, I don't need to, I mean, this is, you know, kind of running around checking all the different corridors systematically, recursively going through here. Yeah, I'll take obsidian. That's still kind of rare. Iridium shard, we're not going to be doing much with industrial crafting. I don't need, I mean, I kind of do need the gold, but with that quarry running, it's starting to come in fairly decently. So I'm going to, well, you know what? Tell you what, maybe we'll do that. I'll show you how that's done. We can actually smelt that down. Remember, I've got the bag, so I've got room in order to check that one. We did not check this one. There's no one of those, and I'll take all of these. You can smelt that down and turn that into gold ingots. Boy, a lot of these chests here. This is just a gold mine. I already got copper, so why not? Withered rib, and that should be it. Yeah, I don't need... And I also don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this biome crystal is for, love a shout out in the comments to find out what that is. Boy, there's a ton of these chests here. This is absolutely unprecedented. I've never seen this many chests in this short of period. There's another one of those lava charms. I don't really need to, unless I lose it, I guess, but I know where to get it. More of these. There we go. And should be nothing there. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to explore this a little bit further, and I'll come back to you. And we got one more thing planned for while we're over here in the Nether, and also hopefully when we get we're gonna go out and fight the ghast. So, and maybe fight is a little bit strong of a word. So, let me explore here, and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. And nothing. All right, I just rounded the corner, and here's a blaze spawner. So we should mark this on our map. Oh, hey bud, didn't even see you behind those flames. But my armor, wow, it's completely missed. My armor's doing a pretty good job of protecting me. Obviously, that lava charm is, remember, lava, not fire damage. So we now have a bunch of these guys, thanks to our fortune. Go. Let's get down here a little more protected. 25 blaze rods already. That's just crazy. Crazy. Alright, so let's go check out this wither skeleton. Come on, give it to me. We get it? We got it. We got a drop of evil. So let's get back in here to a protected area. Hey, bud. Alright, a little more protected. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, plus this, and we're going to get a cursed lasso. Alright, let me clean my inventory, and we're going to go hunt for a ghast. Be right back. Okay, literally right after I cleaned up my inventory, this ghast shows up. So we've got to get over here. Remember, we have to damage him down to, I think it's, you know, two heart. Oh, and he disappeared. Oh, one just spawned right next to me. All right, let's get up here. So one of the ways you can do it is to hit him with your pickaxe. That's okay. It's big. Come on. Poison. Oh, and it pushed me over the way. Let's get over there. I might actually do that because that'll be quicker. Got him. Ha. Suckers. All right. I got him and got him good, but that kind of hurt. Oh, there's the... Sorry, bud. You can't get near me. There we go. Let's get away from him. All right. So what I'm going to have to do is obviously head back, but let me show you what... As I was flying around, I'm not too far away from the Nether Fortress. I was just kind of running around collecting cobalt. But the what we have to worry about is how much our jetpack is filled up. So our jetpack is a little less than half. So we've got 600 to go. There's another ghast right there. I would actually like a ghast here, so maybe I'll grab him on the way back. But in the meantime, I have to get somewhere safe so that I can still have it. That actually took a little falling damage. Interesting. What I have to do is I have to recharge my jetpack, and that's why I brought this. And of course, I will want this to pick it back up. Otherwise, you lose it. What am I? Yeah, that's it. Okay, there we go. Let's just throw one piece in there for right now, and we'll take off our jetpack. And I'll get that charged up. I'm gonna head back, and I'll meet you back at the base where we can make our angel ring. Oh, and one other thing. I just noticed why I took fall damage. I'm actually out of power on this, so that's why. Anyway, all right, see you back at base. Okay, and we just got back. Oh, not grown yet. So one of the things is I added a pressure plate for a suggestion on one of my earlier videos. Okay, so I did find a few more dimensional shards. I ended up with 3 drops of evil. There's a couple more skeletons, and those they were pretty fruitful. But the main thing we want, now that we have this, and let's grab our, where did I put my bat? Oh yeah, it's still up here. Let's grab that. We're gonna need a few leathers. And I want to do this because I have a black armor right now. I want to actually add this with the angel wings, kind of the scary version. All right, and you do get these back, so so I could hang on to those if I wanted to. But now we have. Let's put this back on. Now we have creative flight. How awesome. Let's dump our experience here. Always good practice. Yeah, so I had pretty much run out of experience upgrading all the items, all my stuff, and so I was kind of waiting to get more experience. So recharge my armor. I'll throw it all in there just in case, but pretty much it's the boots that really need it. All right. That should be charged, and I think all the rest of those. Okay, cool. Now the other thing I want to do is, so I don't have to recharge all this, or wireless. Let's see what it takes to make a wireless charger. All right, so it's an octadic capacitor. So it's really just 2 of these. And then, of course, the double layer. We've got plenty of this for right now. That's easy. And then this, another one. So we need 3 of these, 3 ender pearls. Now remember, I gathered 3 more. So, oh yeah, that's right. I already dumped them off. So that's 3 of those. So I might just actually do that. And let's make a wireless charger. Let me gather all the stuff up needed, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I gathered up all the material, and one of the things as I was cleaning out, hey guys, I was cleaning out my inventory, and I wanted to show you about this golden chest plate. You can actually smelt this down, and go ahead and dump this, get rid of all those, and it just kind of solidifies, gets sucked out by the hopper, and dumped in there. Hey, I remember the word hopper. All right, so yeah, so this melts in here. And I'm going to throw these in here as well. Again, I don't need a huge smelter because I can just pop them in the hopper and they auto feed in there. It works really nice. It does take a little bit longer, but I'm okay with that, right? I'm off doing other things often. So really, really enjoying this smelter setup. So that created 8 ingots. Is that not crazy just for that chest plate? It's got to be full, undamaged though. So they're perfect for when you find them in a chest plate. So that'll just dump all those out. In theory, by the time this gets done, these will be finished, and so it won't make the mana Yulin from combining the cobalt. But all right, so let's get back inside, and let me throw in. All right, so these guys here, I know you're watching me. Don't. I'm gonna have to take one of you. And so in our slice and splice, we're going to remember shift click. That's all you need to do, and Enderman head. And so that will start working on that. Let's make our capacitor. Let's see, wireless. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's make this capacitor. And there's our octadic capacitor. Hopefully this guy's done. It is. Let's go make our build, or our wireless charger. We do have electrical steel. I had made a whole stack of that before. Now we have the wireless charger. Let's put that, I don't care, we can put that like right here. And now all of our armor is going to charge up wirelessly whenever we're here. And anything else except, unfortunately, this electric jetpack does not work to automatically charge. So if I were to keep it in my inventory, you see it's not charging. So it needs EU only. So that's awesome. Now every time I come back to the base, everything's going to be charged automatically and I don't have to worry about anything. So the other thing you might have seen in here is I want to do the infuser. So what this allows me to do is it takes a few of these dimensional shards to make and 2 diamonds. I'm okay with that. And we can actually grab, where's my iron? That's not iron, that's tin. Iron right there. Put that back in here. All right. And we can make this. And we're going to need some of these dimensional shards, just 4 of them. And that allows us to have a machine infuser. So let's put that, sure, put it right there. It's going to need RF. All right. Yep, filling up. Now let's grab, well, first of all, this guy is pretty much full. It's still cranking. Let's grab all this. I'm not sure why. Oh, you know what? The clay's probably full. That's probably why. Clay's over here. And I don't have a void upgrade on that. Yep, stack limit is 16 now. We can upgrade that. I have an upgrade. So let's just do that in the short term. That'll be one way to So I can right click on that, and then when I look in here, you see the upgrade, and we will now have more will be allowed to store in there. So those will all start funneling out. I can dump those back, and you can see those are coming out. A lot of this other stuff is cruising along, but I have a lot of stuff in here I really don't care about. Maybe I'll keep the roots for a future. You see, I haven't set up a tree farm. In case you noticed, I haven't set up a tree farm at all because I'm getting so much of this this wood coming from the miner here. So the quarry. So I really haven't had to set up a tree farm or anything. This standard vanilla, as well as what most people have to do in modded world. So, and of course the coal is just flying in. Get rid of this here. I have 1,800 coal already. Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about is this guy wasn't staying full, even though I have this set to a high priority. So what happened is it come into here, and it's supposed to go directly into here. But this line here, as it runs along here, was, I don't know if it was, it's obviously not taking priority, but what I had to do is I had to go back here, break this, and set this to be a lower priority. That still didn't work, so I set this to be in and out. And so let me show you that in case you were following along. So I had to set this to in and out. So I have an insert on a lower priority. That's the first thing I tried. But then what I ended up doing is I just set it to extract that same green channel. So now anything that's requesting the something, then it will allow it to fill it back up, and that's exactly what this does. So now this is staying full all the time, and there's no worries whatsoever. But all right, back to this. So this is still running. The problem is when I break this and put it back down and restart it, it's going to start my whole area all over. But you know what? I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and break that, and we will put that in here. I didn't grab my dimensional shards. Let me dump off some of this cruft. I'm not going to get into forestry with the fertilizer stuff. So let me grab all my dimensional shards. It's not quite enough for what I want to do, but we're close. So what we do is we put this in here. Oh, we put this in here. And then, so you'll see that you can watch the slowly going up. Every stack, every 64 of them, adds 25% infused. And in my testing, or not testing, in my experience in the past, it's just slightly less. So you need pretty much 4 stacks plus 1 or 2. And so yeah, I can't do that quite yet. And so we will see that we're going to get about, I'm guessing, 85%. That's my guess. So in the meantime, I will go dump off some of these things. Let's see if there's anything in here, and then more than likely it's this guy and this guy. Yeah, it's really disappointing about the Neon Zoo. Am I spelling it wrong? Neon, is it Zeon? I thought it was a reliquary thing, but clearly not. Yeah. Zombie hearts do the standard reliquary things, but yeah, that's unfortunate. What those do is they actually let the mobs ignore you, or the mobs, whatever you have of those rings, bracelets, necklaces, they actually ignore you. So in the meantime, let's take some of this wood, rubber wood. The rest of that stuff is mostly garbage. I don't think I'm going to keep any of it. And we might have to do something a little bit different here because we are all filled up. I've been putting the rubber wood over here since it can't be used to craft with normally. You can actually, in IC2, there's certain things that that you can use to extract, mainly the extractor, to extract that rubber. Oh, 83%. I had guessed 85. All right, so what that will do now is, all right, I've got a, I guess I can put that right up against here. That should work, yeah. Put the lever back on. Oops, lever back on. And since I've already reset this, I'm going to take the time. I filled up my sand, my cobble, and my all my stones and sand, gravel, and all my stones and cobble with unchecking those, and so they're all full up there. So I'm good now. I don't need those anymore. So when I turn that back on, it's going to have to start all over again. But that's okay because it goes very fast and it doesn't use much power. you notice it's slowly climbing. If a block isn't there, if it's doing the space, it doesn't require much power. So you see I'm slowly building up. The other thing I might want to do is grab another diamond generator. We haven't done big power yet, but frankly, I haven't needed it, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's all filled up. All right, so wow, what a great day. We have now infused this. We've gotten creative flight. I'm so happy for this. I think next episode, we're going to go kill the dragon. And ultimately, what I really want is to be able to get more ender lilies. End stone, set up a nice farm. That way, that'll allow me to get the ender pearls flowing in, and that really opens up a ton more things. Probably set up a mob farm with drops of evil. That's pretty cool. I'll show you how that's done in the new 110 and so on. So anyway, I had a great time. Really productive episode. So I want to thank you guys all, and really appreciate the support you've given me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!